This is Rebel Cops. I understand that this is a weird time to be playing a cop game, but this game just came out. It's a turn-based tactical game, and actually one of the things I like about it is the way it kind of goes against the grain when it comes to its handling of violence. It's I think it's related. It's got some it shares some genes with This Is the Police, which I understand also came under a lot of scrutiny for the way it portrayed police work, and I don't know much about that game. One thing I appreciate about this game, though, is how much it encourages you not to take lives during the gameplay and to take it seriously. So I really appreciate that. They really are, I mean, they're really straining to try to use their story to justify what goes on in the game, which, I mean, it's a little bit, over the top, but I can appreciate it. The basic story is that you're in a town that has been completely taken over by organized crime, including the police. Everybody's on the take, and you're a small group of cops that has left the police department, and you're living in a cabin out in the woods, and you're here to fight back against organized crime while protecting the people of your city. So I've just completed the first real mission of the game, where there's some high muckety muck in the criminal organization that we've arrested, and so now I'm moving on to my next mission. The thing I don't understand is I don't know what the difference is between this yellow mission and this blue mission. I assume the yellow mission is probably a mainline story mission, and the blue mission maybe is an optional mission. So I do like to sort of pick up every optional thing I can find along the way when I'm playing a game. So maybe we'll go with the blue mission. Photo studio. Victor Zuev, who I think is the boss, took over a photo studio and is using it as a front for making fake documents. Ernest Burfalk, the former owner of the studio, promises a good reward if Zuev's gangsters can be driven out of the area for good. Okay. So your cops get tired after going on a mission, and so they take their hats off. You can tell from their portraits, tired cops will fully recover if they skip the next job. But if you take them on another mission, don't expect them to be at their best. Okay. So here's the photo studio. The Burfalk Photo Studio is well known even outside of Ripton. Exhibitions of popular photographers and artists are held there from time to time. The most recent exhibition was attended by none other than Paul Spagat, a movie star of the Bloody Shirt series. Everything changed with the arrival of Victor Zuev. His men seized the studio and installed a machine for making forged documents in one of its back rooms. Now, instead of photos, Ernest Burfalk stamps driver's licenses for a long line of John Smiths. The photo studio is well guarded, but they're not exactly expecting guests. If you can handle everything quietly, then there shouldn't be any problems, but if you give them a chance, the criminals will surely call in backup. Okay, so my objective is to neutralize all the criminals. Okay, so let's see here. Do everyone just help me get it back. Okay, so... Oh, so interesting. So we're like the A-team. So not only are we trying to be good cops, but because we don't have a budget, we're actually doing like A-team mercenary work for money. So if we charge him money, this right here, this is how much this is kind of like your Robin Hood score. This is like how much people in the town consider you to be the good guys and are on your side and willing to support you, versus thinking that you're just a bunch of crazy vigilantes. And so if I charge him a bunch of money, that'll be good for me. I'll have more equipment that I can buy, but the town will turn against me. If I help him for free and I don't take any money, then I'll okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the middle ground because my people are still very ill-equipped and I'm not sure. So ideally, I won't be using my guns on this mission. I would like to do the whole thing non-lethal, which means I wouldn't need as much money to sort of like pay for the ammo that I expended, stuff like that. But I'm so ill-equipped right now. I feel like I need money to sort of get off my back foot. So I'm gonna help him for some money. Oh, who's this guy? So I heard your regular sniper recently got called away, so I figured this is my chance to serve the town. Anyway, there's no other work here. A keen eye runs in our family. My dad was a sharpshooter, and I'm even better. Dad turned out to be a criminal, and now he's living outside Sharpwood at Nastron Correctional. But I'm a normal guy. I didn't inherit his problems. I can turn a marsh rat into a cloud from a mile and a half away, and I believe you got a few marsh rats need killing. Okay, so apparently I have a sniper now. So here's my problem. In the previous mission, I used all of my most advanced and experienced cops. And now the only ones who aren't tired are these four. So it could be that what I should have done was bring fewer cops in the previous mission so that I would have more available. But I didn't realize that. So let's see. So how does the inventory... Okay, so it looks like each time Oh, that's interesting. So I'm used to, like in XCOM and in State of Decay 2, characters continue to have their inventory from mission to mission and from different times that you play them, and actually moving inventory items from one character to another can be a hassle. Looks like in this game you actually redo the inventory every time based on who you're bringing with you. So okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can do this with just my 4 noobs, and so they all are going to kind of suck, but hopefully they'll get a lot of experience out of this. So I'll have this guy. I mean, his name is Brick Breaker, so he's got to bring a nasty gun. So let's have him bring oh, that's the suppressor. I meant to grab shotgun shells. Okay, so he's gonna... I don't know if these are individual shotgun shells or like magazines worth of shotgun shells. But I'm not expecting to actually need the shotgun unless something really bad happens. So the main thing... So let's have this guy... Okay, let's have him bring the shotgun, the med kit, and the flashbang. He's kind of he'll be my emergencies guy. And then let's have the others bring... So the baton is what I'm intending to use the most here. Because that's how you take guys down in a non-lethal way. So I'm going to give these guys guns just in case. And I'll give the first guy, Mitch Panini, I'm going to give him a helmet. And then I think I'm going to leave it there. Similarly, this character is going to get a revolver and a baton. And then Alice gets a revolver and a baton. You can actually send them in without any ammo, which is hilarious. I don't know. I've never, in the one mission I played, I didn't find ammo in the mission, and I had kind of thought that maybe that was going to be a thing, and maybe it is a thing in future missions. It just wasn't in the last one. So these folks are going in pretty ill-equipped. I don't know how bad to expect this to be. So we'll find out. Maybe what you're going to see is me just completely destroying myself on a mission, which is, always fun. Oh, hey, Packler. Thanks for showing up here and seeing my stream. Okay, so I've just equipped these 4 characters, so I'm going to bring these 4 characters. Another thing I don't know is if I think all characters get experience at the same rate. So if you bring in 6, I think they get this. Each of them gets the same amount of experience as if you had brought in 4. I don't think bringing in fewer people means they advance faster, but I don't know. I don't know one way or the other about that. I guess we'll see how much experience they get from this. So Gypt asks, is there a mechanic where you can threaten with the gun even if you don't have ammo? I think so. Threatening with the gun is actually a major mechanic in the game, like telling people to freeze and holding them at gunpoint. And I don't think I actually tried it with my character who didn't have a gun, who didn't have any ammo in his gun last game. So I can't tell you for sure. Okay, so let's see. So what are my objectives? My objectives are to neutralize all the criminals. That's it. So I assume most of them are probably in the more distant building, but I can't know that for sure. There's often like little side objectives, or like you can scavenge for stuff that you can steal, which is hilarious, and sell to fund your operation. It looks like this building might not have any entrances, so there's probably nothing inside. Okay, so they're pretty forgiving with the stealth in this game. It's not a super big challenge to stay hidden, which I appreciate. But most of what you do in the game is trying to stay hidden and take people down quietly without alerting anyone else. And so I kind of like that. Actually, which guy was that? Okay, Brick Breaker is the one I already moved. So, okay, so he's the one who's got the shotgun and does not have a baton. So let's definitely bring someone with a baton with him. One of my favorite mechanics in this game is that if you have 2 cops that are next to each other and one of them goes and does something dangerous where there's like a hidden enemy they don't know about and they're about to walk into trouble, if they're next to a friend, their friend will warn them and give you a chance to back out of that move, knowing that something bad is going to happen, which I love. It's like, there are games that have, tactical games that have relationships between characters like that, but I've never seen one work in exactly that way, and I love it. It's actually, when we contemplate the idea of, say, bringing relationships or something into State of Decay 2 and like more interactivity with your partners, that's one that I hadn't thought of, but I would love to do something like that where it's like you have more tactical awareness because you're working together. So these two are partners. They're working together. I'm worried that this guy and this guy are going to watch each other's backs a little bit, so I feel like I need to sort of triangulate on them a little bit. So I'm going to walk the other pair over towards the other guy. Okay, let's see here. So I think, yeah, so this game, I think one of the reasons why I like it is because it's a lot like Invisible Ink. Because it's all about sort of like stealth and taking people down without getting discovered, without triggering alarms. So there's a few different things that the sniper can do. From the tutorial, it looks like, you know, that they're not just for shooting, they're also for scouting and getting you information. And so I'm actually not intending to have this guy shoot anyone. But the thing I don't know is there a particular direction he can scout from, or can he just kind of scout anywhere? Like, for instance, if I want to scout in here. Okay, so because I remember in Phantom Doctrine, you can have a sniper, an Overwatch person who is keeping track, who's like spying for you, but they are always in a particular direction, and so you can only scout through certain windows. I think it looks like this guy, we're just kind of pretending he's everywhere, and he can scout any direction, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind, you know, hand-waving a little bit to make mechanics simpler and easier to use. Okay, there's a guy I hadn't seen before. Okay, there's going to be 3 guys here. That's going to be a little complicated. As long as you're in any kind of cover and you have been in stealth, you're invisible, which is nice. And also, they seem to have like really forgiving view cones. Like, this guy did not see me moving over here, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to see this either. Let's find out.
Got it.
Okay, so I saw him. That scared me for a minute, but he didn't see me. All right. So then let's move these folks. I don't think I'm able to rotate the camera. Yeah, Q and E only. Yeah, I'm trying all of the things that would typically rotate the camera in a game like this, and I don't think any of them do. Oh, okay. So, aha. So you just saw the warning mechanic work. So because these two were together, this guy was about to move, and the other one's like, wait a minute, stop. So there's a guy right here who I would have walked right by. So let's not do that. And instead, okay, actually, so I've got a baton. Yes, I've got a baton. So what I'm going to do is walk right up to his face.
Okay.
Oh, crap, there's another guy. Oh, crap, too late. So I didn't get warned about both guys. Well, I'm going to hit him anyway. And I'm going to see if I've got any options. If not, I might have to... this might be about to go extremely badly. So let's see what my options are here. Okay, so I can't do anything to this suspect. So I don't know. I've never actually had an alarm sounded. I don't know what it takes to sound an alarm. If they have to get somewhere, do something, or if it's just the next turn, they're going to shout an alarm and that's it, and I'm just screwed. So, well, just in case, I think I'm going to get this character behind cover. And then, okay, these guys just moved. Okay, so I think I'm done. Yep, end turn. So Gypt is suggesting that I should save scum. Oh crap, are they triggering an alarm? When the enemy raises an alarm, this doesn't necessarily affect all criminals in the level. Sometimes only a small group of suspects become alerted to your presence. Alarmed enemies are marked with an exclamation mark. If you neutralize them all, you will recover the advantage of stealth. Okay. Anyway, Gypt is suggesting that I should save scum. This game limits the number of saves you can have to prevent you from save scumming. Okay, so this alerted a lot of enemies. So this might not work. Okay, good. Because I'm in so when you're in cover, you've got a lot of resilience to getting shot, which is nice. Because each shot, like getting shot one time, you're pretty much in trouble. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move this person over here. That guy doesn't see me yet. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to tell this guy to freeze. So I've got, you can see from this little bar thing here, I've got a 50% chance that telling him to freeze is going to work. The other alternative is shooting him, but that will definitely alert more people. So I'm going to try telling him to freeze.
Make my day, asshole.
Okay, it worked. So he's going to be freezing. Meanwhile, I'm going to walk up here and do something that works a lot more reliably, but only at close range, which is beating this guy in the face. Okay, those two are neutralized, but I've got... okay, and I've got 2 more characters I need to neutralize over here in order to make this work. So this guy, he's out for 1 more turn. So I wonder if I can actually pull this off. So I'm going to get him close. And he's going to tell this guy to freeze. Oh, okay. That's... The chances of that are pretty slim. And I wish I could have known that in advance, but... So if I tell him to freeze and it doesn't work, I'm out in the open and I get shot. So I think, okay, I'm going to see who gets alerted if I shoot this guy. So I'm going to shoot him in the arm.
Roger.
So he can't shoot me back.
You bet.
And then similarly, shoot in the arm.
You got it.
Which is, not a thing you can really reliably do in real life, but whatever. Okay, so everybody's moved. So I think this guy still has 1 more turn of being sort of submissive. These 2 can't shoot me anymore. And these 2 are both submissive. Oh, but my shot alerted some extra dudes. So this might go really badly and I'm going to have to sort of restart. And I always feel kind of cheap when... oh man, I've alerted everybody now. Okay, yeah, this is probably just going to go plain badly. But I always feel a little cheap when I restart and the same conditions are true, because I'm like, oh, well, now I know where that guy is. I feel like in order to... oh, crap.
Bastards got me.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that guy could immediately act. He's killed my cop. Well, that is unacceptable. These guys are running away because they can't shoot anymore, but they can at least flee. Okay. So we've seen the result of that decision. I'm going to back up. Now, I wonder if retry goes all the way back? Let's find out. Okay, so we're going to try this again, but I allow myself to feel okay about restarting a mission if I learn a general rule from it. And so in this particular case, what I've learned is that a person can be, that close to me and still be invisible. And that's something I didn't realize before. I assumed that if I was standing here, I would see a guy who's right there. But that actually kind of explains the enemy's stealth. Like my stealth with the enemy, their lack of perception of me. So I'm going to send the same people to the same places. Because, again, I've got this weird sense of honor about save scumming, where I'm like, okay, if
Somebody over here.
if I don't know,
Affirmative.
like if for instance, if sending the guy with the shotgun to the left was a better move, but there's nothing to tell me that up front, I kind of don't want to send the guy with the shotgun to the left.
Okay.
Because it feels like, well, that's just knowledge I wouldn't have. Now, if I've gotten better at the game, that's a different scenario. And so I'm going to say that I've gotten better at the game, and now I know that, for instance, when I'm about to go around a blind corner, maybe I should use my scouting guy for that. So I'm going to save up him, and I'm going to do what I should have done, which is scout around blind corners. Like, these guys have a lot of cover where they're going, and so they don't need as much blind cover protection. But the guys who are going left have got
Done and
a lot more danger. Okay, so they've gone this way. So now I'm going to use this guy and be like, oh, wait, can he not? Oh, he can only scout rooms? He can't scout open spaces? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll scout this.
Scouted the location.
Okay, there's 2 guys in there. Good to know.
Well, hello there.
Okay, so these 2 Yeah, so this guy, the little eyeball under his feet, is what tells you that he's got a friend watching out for him. So again, let's try to make this move again.
Right away.
But my friend warns me, this is a bad plan. But this time he tells me about that guy. That's the guy I needed to know about. Okay, so now I know there's a guy there, and stepping in here. Okay, so again, they don't do any visualization of the enemy's view cones. I don't really understand what they can and can't see. So maybe what I'm learning is going this way is a bad move. Let me see if that guy moves at all. So I'm going to go hide in cover and just leave my guys here and see if I see this guy move at all. I'm not sure how the rules work. All right, end turn. Okay, this guy's walking up. Okay, they're both getting close. All right, so it looks like I'm close enough that I could take both of these guys down, except this guy doesn't have a baton. So he's going to have to make sure he's super scary. So I'm going to walk him up here.
Understood.
You're gonna get us all killed.
Nope, that's fine. We're going to continue.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted, but doesn't spot me. So I'm going to... Oh, really? Even at this close with a shotgun, I've only got a 50-50 chance. All right, let's try it.
Freeze, asshole!
Okay, it worked. I'm not going to take any more chances like that right now.
Affirmative.
So let's beat this guy in the head.
Okay.
So beating someone in the head and making them freeze has basically the same effect. It means that they're not going to act for the next turn. Okay, so now I don't have a warning for that guy. But I do still have my friend helping me. So what happens if I move here?
Will do. Enemy spotted.
Okay, so my friend would have warned me if that was dangerous. So we're good. Problem is, I don't think I can get both of my characters close enough.
Right away.
Like, I don't know if hiding out here would have made me safe. So I guess I'm being watched, so we'll find out.
Got it.
Okay. I'm just pretend that's all right. So hopefully, either this person will walk away, which means maybe I can run up and get close enough to take this guy out, or something. I'm not sure. But I think I'm done for the turn. Okay, so they're basically, what that little circle is, it's them ticking down their current status effect that's making them submissive. So, with each of these folks, I can now that they're in sort of a stunned state, I can arrest them, which takes them off the board. And so now I don't have to worry about them anymore. And it was non-lethal, which is great.
Will do.
And then, so after I arrest each of these suspects...
On the ground.
So apparently we're using part of our old cabin in the woods for as like a jail to keep these guys in. All right, so I think that hiding here will be good enough. I'm not in cover, which makes me doubt whether or not I'll actually be successfully hidden here, but I am behind an obstacle. So hopefully I'll be fine. Okay, so now this guy's facing away from me. I don't know how long he's going to face away from me. So in an ideal world, I would find a way to take this guy out without actually stepping out of cover. So let's try... I think there's no way to make the math work where I'm not out of cover with this guy. So I think I'm just going to walk up and take him out the easy way.
You bet.
And then let's just, we'll take this guy completely off the
Done
board.
and done.
And just hope this guy back here doesn't turn around immediately. Because that would be, I feel like that would be unfair. If that guy is just like going back and forth so quickly that there's no way to sneak up. Okay, and that is everyone. Turn 5. Okay, so I know there's a guy here. So I'm going to act like I know there's a guy there. And then this guy, okay, this guy is gettable, but he's super far away. So what am I going to do about that? So maybe he'll turn around this next turn.
Affirmative. I see.
Oh, there's lots of people. Okay, that's going to be... Of course, yeah, I already knew there were lots of people. What am I thinking? I don't know what they're going to do. So I think what I need to do is keep my guys hidden from them and hope that either this guy... that whatever happens next turn, that guy's gettable without revealing myself. There are some abilities that you can eventually get for your cops that mean that they can save their action points for the next turn. So, like, by only taking one action this turn, I can make sure that they actually have 3 moves next turn, which would be great. But none of these are all vanilla cops with no leveling up, so that's not actually going to be possible. All right, so I'm going to move this guy this way.
There's somebody over here.
And he's got his partner helping him. So if he would have been in trouble, his partner would have warned him.
Done and done.
So I'm going to get him under cover.
Affirmative.
Get her under cover. Alright, and then I'm going to end the turn. See what happens. Okay, so these guys are walking that way. And then, oh, I can see some people. Oh, wait, okay, so is he sounding the alarm? Dang it. Okay, the alarm went off, but I've neutralized some folks, so maybe this won't go as badly as it went last time.
Get me out of here!
Okay, I'm shot in the leg. That sucks. So these two are alerted, but not this guy. Interesting. Huh. So I should have saved before I made that move, because now if I screw it up, I'm going to have to... Yeah, it's going to be a problem. Okay, so this character could go take this guy out in close range. But... yeah, I don't have any medical kits here. I might be in big trouble again. I'm just thinking that coming this direction was just a bad plan from the outset. Or, actually, no, what I should have done was hidden behind the truck this way. That's what saves coming is for. Okay, so I do have a character that's got a medkit, but which one is it? That's this guy over here has got the medkit. Great. Okay, so what am I going to do? I mean, if I'm willing to shoot people, that is an option. I don't want to shoot people. I can also flashbang people. Right, there's just no good cover around here that I can get to from where I'm standing right now. Am I starting over again? That's going to be frustrating. This guy, all this guy can do, I think, is shoot. All right, let's see if we can shoot our way out of this. I mean, once somebody started shooting you, you know, it is a little bit more okay to get out the guns. Okay, I don't have a... I mean, I can get under cover like this, but it will use all of my moves. And because I fired a gun, like, oh, everyone's alerted now. This is just a giant gunfight. Jujip says, this seems like this is a game that gets out of hand very quickly. Yes, I agree. Okay, so... I think this is already out of hand. I think this is not the kind of... This is not how I want this to go. So I'm going to try one more time. This time I'm actually going to save along the way. And... so this is challenging my, like, you know, save scumming ethics here. Because... I know that going left is a bad move now.
Somebody over here.
But... at the same time... Well, no, it wasn't that bad a move. I actually made it work. If I had actually hidden from the guy that was a threat,
Got it.
it would have been fine. Like if I had hidden from the right guy. Instead, I was hiding from the people that were out in the middle of the parking lot. Like that was important, and it wasn't important. So again, we'll scout
Took a look
this.
inside.
Can see those people. Great. So at least, I feel like I can move a little. In fact, one thing I can do is now that I kind of know what's going to happen here, I can hold the V key, which means people move faster. So I can get through my turns more quickly. And then similarly, like this guy knows there's a problem. But I'm now, okay, I can see him, but I didn't get warned because it's actually a safe place to go. And similarly, this person can go up here and would have been warned if it was a problem. So they can hide there. That's great. All right. So after we neutralize our first suspects, that's when I'm going to save. So we don't have to replay this beginning part again and again. It'll be interesting to see how the randomness works, because I had like a 50-50 shot of making this move work last time.
Understood.
And let's see if it fails on the second try. Because it could be that they've got anti-saves coming, or actually pro-saves coming mechanics in here that that basically say your random rolls are the same every time. It seems like maybe they're using sort of like the kind of randomness where it's like deterministic randomness, where if you play the same way, you'll get the same random results every time.
Right away.
So I've got these two taken care of, like before. These guys are being watched, and this time I definitely know better than to walk into that guy's view cone. So these guys are ticking down. That guy turns away. Alright, so now we're going to arrest these two.
Face the ground. Got it.
Get on the fucking ground.
Alright, and I actually can't make it there. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Alright, well, nothing bad happened last time, so head over here. And so now I know this guy will stay facing. Now, I hate using this knowledge, but I did sort of make an educated guess last time that they weren't going to keep him facing away for only one turn, that just wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to move over here, truncheon this guy,
Okay. Done and done.
then walk up and take him off the board.
Your head.
Okay, so last time this entire sequence of events worked. And so I'm going to end my turn, and then I'm going to save at the beginning of the next turn when I'm going to be starting to try something new. Okay, so let's save. One thing about the save system in this game, save and load are the same menu. This actually screwed me up. So let's look how this works. So right now, all I've got, I haven't saved yet, so all I've got is an empty slot. So I select that, and you can only save a certain number of times. So yeah, I'm going to spend a save point to save the game. Now, if I wanted to reload, I go to the same menu and click the load. So I've got a habit, whenever I'm saving a game, I like to resave over the same save slot again and again, mostly just to conserve disk space, even though it's usually a minuscule amount of disk space and I'm being silly, but also to conserve like menu length. Like I just don't like having a million saves. So I save over the same save slot again and again. If you click this, you will load. And so I've actually had to replay half of a mission before because I accidentally tried to save over the same slot, and what I did was load my old game. There was no way to get it back. So anyway, just a warning, if you play this game, don't treat that like other save systems. Alright, so let's make sure that both of them can make it to cover. They can, because they did last time.
Done and done.
And she would have gotten a warning if she was going to get seen, so we're just going to run right up.
Enemy spotted.
Bunch of enemies.
Understood.
Alright. So now, I've learned, so I'm pretty sure this guy can't see far enough to catch me if I'm here. I can't promise that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Understood.
Because I can
We have here.
I can walk up this far without being seen. By the way, I do like, so they don't show you the enemy view cones, so you can't plan based on that, but they have that watch your back system instead. So you've got two people together and you click in a direction, even if you can't see an enemy at all, your friend will still warn you that that move will get you seen by an enemy. And so it makes you rely on your characters being partners and working together rather than just using meta knowledge that you have as a player. And so I really like that. So like, even though it was frustrating not to be able to predict exactly when enemies could see me and when they couldn't, the way you can in, say, Invisible Ink, I like that they're making me use this feature that sort of like is trying to simulate what you have to do when you're in a situation like this. Okay. All right, so these two were watching each other. Okay, so over here. I can't run up and take this guy out because this person's watching him. That might change next turn. So these two are gonna wait for one more turn. Similarly, I'm pretty sure that if I try to walk out here, I'm betting this guy will see me. So I'm thinking that this turn I should just wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Okay, that guy gets even closer. Oh, and now he's invisible. Okay. So here's a question. Okay, I don't know if I want to use another save for this, but I can... Oh, okay. So I can't actually walk right up to that guy. Okay, I'd really like to know when that other guy's friend is gonna... where it's gonna go. Okay, so I could run up and tell that guy to freeze. Man, I want to use another save. I mean, I've got 6 saves. I think it's because of the difficulty level I'm playing on. I've got 6 save points. I'm gonna save again, just mostly to save time, because I definitely suspect this is gonna be a bad move. But I'm gonna run up here.
Enemy spotted.
Tell this guy to freeze. Oh yeah, it is gonna work. Okay, cool.
Cover, I'll shoot!
No, it didn't work. Crap! It had a higher success rate than the other attempt, but it didn't work. Okay, well let's try this. Also did not work. Well, this is just going absolutely terribly. Can I even see the guy from this spot?
Freeze!
Oh my gosh, this guy will not freeze. I mean, yeah, that was a bad move. Okay, well that's why I saved, because I didn't have any idea what the chances of that working were going to be, and the chances apparently were actually pretty good, but it just didn't work out. Okay, so that's not going to work. Unless I just want to shoot the guy, that's not going to work. I think this guy's going to walk that way one more time. So it could be that I could just get closer to this guy so that I could actually truncheon him next turn without him catching me. I don't know if that will work. I'm really far away from here, but if I just go right here, would that be enough? Or maybe if I just, like this? Okay, so I'm going to guess that moving right here
Enemy spotted.
will be enough to take the guy out. Unless this guy turns around and sees me. Who knows? I'm hoping that as I get better at this game and more experienced with this game, I'll be able to do a better job of predicting what happens in these cases. Like, for instance, okay, let's find out if this guy's going to see me if I go out this way.
Understood.
Okay, he did
Done and done.
react to me. I wonder... Very low chance. Okay, so because this is a different circumstance, I wonder if I can get him to freeze this time.
Roger. Don't move a muscle.
Yeah, no, I think not. I mean, I have to try it.
Stop or I'll shoot.
Been funny if that one had worked. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. I think he's just going to sound the alarm. Then everybody's going to come running.
They saw us.
Okay, yeah, so how am I supposed to play this out? He instantly kills one of my cops. Okay, let's just not have that be what happened. Okay, so how am I supposed to do this? Am I just playing a long waiting game? Is that all I'm doing? Now what happens if I try to actually run up and get really close to this guy? Will I be warned that I shouldn't?
Got a visual.
Okay, so apparently the warnings only happen if it's an invisible enemy. If it's a visible enemy, that's kind of too bad. I was gonna say if it's a visible enemy, but I still don't know for sure if they're gonna see me or not. I still feel like I would want to get those warnings, to have that still be a tool in my toolbox. Okay, so again, I'm gonna keep going back because these are learning the game reloads. So, okay, yeah, so even though she's got the eyeball, she's not going to be warned that she's going to be seen as long as it's a guy that, yeah, that's visible. So I guess, okay, I guess what I need to do is wait another turn, see if he turns around. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. So I'm going to wait another turn. He starts turning back. He turns back, and then okay, that guy also turned back. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So, okay, I think if I get right next to somebody, that will alert them. And if I do use 2 moves to get there, I won't be able to do anything about it. So I'll move her up here. And then move him up here. If this guy turns around, he might see her. But I don't know if he'll have time to react. So this is another learning the game move. So I can get right up to him. That's good. I can almost get up to him. Okay, let's try this out. So I'm going to go up to this person and be like, freeze! Oh yes, 100% chance. Good.
Hold still.
I think if you're behind them, you know what? I think if you're behind them, you've got a higher chance.
Right away.
All right.
You got it.
So this is an ideal scenario for taking these 2 out. I think I might have screwed these guys over, though, so let's see how this works. Okay, these guys are ticking down once, but they're still neutralized. That guy, let's just see what this guy does. Oh, he sees us, and he sounds the alarm. Okay, so we know how that works now. Let's try this one more time.
Just got me.
Okay, so I was pretty sure that this guy was going to turn around that turn. So I was just seeing if he would see me. Turns out he will. So let's try this move again. Everybody moves. This guy turns away. And so now, same move should work. Run this guy up. Freeze!
Hold still.
For some, I don't know why I want to say freeze in that moment, but I totally do. And then truncheoned.
Understood.
But now, when I move folks here, I'm going to make sure
Affirmative.
that I'm hiding from this guy who I know will turn around.
Will do.
And I don't just know that because I saw it happen last time I played through this sequence. I know it because I already predicted it before. It was very predictable that he was going to turn around. He's right at the end of his patrol. Or her? Maybe that's a woman, actually. I can't tell at this range. Okay, so
You got it.
I'm assuming that she's in a good position. Yes, tell that guy to freeze.
Asshole.
And
Okay.
oh crap, I just realized. I don't have a truncheon. See if they'll freeze.
Move a muscle.
Dang it! Okay, okay. I made a mistake. The mistake was I wasn't thinking about what equipment my characters had. So, one more time. Hold down the V key, make everyone go quickly. Alright, so these guys will do the same thing.
Got it.
Run up. Freeze!
Stop or I'll shoot.
Run up. Truncheon!
Roger.
And then this time, she's the one that has the truncheon. She's the one who has to be close to this guy. He is the one that doesn't have the truncheon. And so he's the one who should be threatening the guy who's got his back to him. Alright. This is the right move. Alright, so now he runs up over here and is like, hey. And then
You got it.
she comes up here. He's like, hey, I didn't know you were right there. Now you know. Boom. And then we arrest these two.
You're under arrest, asshole.
And then I'll run up and join my friend. And then step up and arrest.
You're under arrest.
Okay, that actually worked. And then we'll just arrest these two. And let's arrest them from cover.
I'm taking you in. Okay. Affirmative.
Notice he didn't have an eyeball. If he was going to reveal an enemy with that move, it was going to go badly.
Face down.
Alright, and then let's peek in through this
Right
window.
away. Look what I found.
Oh, there's a thingy there. I want thingies. Okay, and then I'm not going to move this guy any further because he wouldn't be able to do anything if he encountered someone. Okay, turn 11. We're going to use another save. So we've used 3 of our 6 saves now. So I'm hoping there's not that much left to do because we took care of the hard part there, right? Okay, looks like we can't climb through this window. Good to know. So let's have
Done and done.
one pair of characters go in through the right.
Done and done.
And then let's have these folks. Okay, oh yeah, we were gonna let's have this guy scout again. Is it gonna be
Look inside.
okay, so it's still same 2 enemies. They don't leave that room, looks like. But there's no window, so I should be able to walk
Understood.
my cops up to the door.
Look what I found. Affirmative.
And turn. Alright, so I think these two have the wherewithal to take out those 2 folks. I don't think that opening a door costs an action.
I see someone.
And okay, so this is the guy who doesn't have the truncheon. So let's see how this works.
Got it. Are you crazy? Watch where you're going.
Okay, this time we do get a warning, but not about a new guy. Interesting. I can't figure out these.
Hey.
I can't figure out what the rules are. Alright, so we'll truncheon this guy.
Right away.
And then I wonder, if I get behind him, does that make a difference? Oh, crap. I just accidentally moved him as... No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. So did opening the door cost an action? Huh. I wasn't paying enough attention. Did it cost an action? And then, yeah, it did. So opening the door cost an action. So I can't actually take out two guys in a room unless... Oh no, what I could do is tell the guy to freeze from the door frame.
Roger.
Huh, Ranithcore just showed up and is like, weird. I've got Twitch notifications on my phone, but it only just beeped to tell me you were screaming. Tell me you were streaming. Oh, that is weird.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I've been streaming for, I don't know, has it been an hour already? Let's see. Almost an hour. Yeah, wow, this game takes a while. Especially if you just keep screwing things up. Okay.
Roger.
So I actually probably didn't need to scout because I already knew there were two people in here. So let's see if I can tell that guy to freeze. Okay, it worked. And then I'm going to go and
Understood.
truncheon this guy.
Right away.
You bet.
Done and done.
All right. These guys are just ticking down. Okay, so let's move over here. So we're near that awesome item, and then arrest.
Yow!
And then similarly. Oh, now I can see these guys, huh?
Hey, check this out.
I wonder why that guy could see them, the other guy couldn't.
Under arrest!
Is it just about which tile you end up in and not which tiles you pass through? Interesting. Okay, so I don't know how or if these guys walk around. I'm going to be very cautious. So let's just move up here. And do absolutely nothing that could get me in trouble.
Right away.
Okay, yeah, so we're not going to move any further. Okay, so he moves like that. Doesn't seem crazy that I could get both of those two, except I got to coordinate with these guys to be able to take this guy out. Okay, so first, that's just an item I can sell, hot tomato sauce. I don't know why everything that you pick up is food. I find that hilarious, but all right, so I want to get this guy as close as I possibly can to that guy, but I don't know if this room's got bad guys in it, so this is what the sniper is for.
Took a look inside.
Okay, nothing. So
You bet.
I'll get real close.
I see someone.
Oh crap. Wait,
Hey, what's this?
looks like that guy didn't see me though. So, good.
Roger. Hey, what's this?
Alright. So I think I need to take this guy out first so that he doesn't see me take these two out. So, let's see. Can I make it over here? Or will this person see me? I'll get warned because I've got a little eyeball under my feet, so let's just try it.
Got it.
Okay. Oh wait, no, he did see me. Dang it. Okay. I should have saved before trying something like that. I forgot. I don't actually get a warning. Okay. That's starting to bother me, actually, that sometimes I get a warning for this and sometimes I don't.
Roger.
Oh, this time I get a warning? Really? What? No, let's continue. Oh, so do I not get a warning for...
Understood.
For question marks? Do I only get a warning for exclamation points, maybe?
Freeze!
Okay, so I've taken these two out, but...
Negative.
Yeah, I can't do much about this guy. I could have, maybe, with this guy if I hadn't already moved him twice. Dang. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Probably I'm reloading. Oh, so he... No, he did set the alarm,
They know
but...
we're here.
But... I'm further advanced.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, now he shot a cop. Okay, well, we're not doing that, so... How far back is this going? Oh, all the way back here. Okay, well, let's try this again. So the reason it's got the save system it's got is because it's trying to encourage me to play through my mistakes, right? And that is, like, I can imagine being willing to do that, like, you know, a version of me playing this game where I'm willing to play through my mistakes. Right now, while I'm still learning the game, and I just, you know, and I don't want the frustration of, let's see here. Yeah. I don't want the... Oh, I forgot I have a flashbang. That's something I could have used.
Roger.
Yeah, I don't want to sort of deal with the frustration of having to play through the first couple missions again and again just because I don't fully understand the game. Yeah, I'm sort of giving myself
A muscle.
a little bit more permission than usual to
Understood.
just reload and reload and reload.
Okay.
Okay, so same stuff as before.
You bet.
Will do.
All right, so
Okay.
we're over here, cuff him,
On the ground.
go over here, cuff him,
Hands behind your head.
and then go over here, staying under cover,
Interesting here.
go over here, and end turn. Okay, so here we are at the stage where we made a mistake before. We're going to save again using our 4th save slot. I really hope that that this game is as yeah, whatever. All right, so I just hope this mission isn't
Got it.
much. Oh, wait a minute.
Got it. Something interesting here.
I didn't grab the thing I wanted to grab. Forgot to do that.
Done and done.
I guess we'll just grab it now and see how that... No. I know this is a silly thing to load over, but I need my money.
This could be useful.
Once I complete the last objective, I can't go around collecting things anymore, so if I want the money, I gotta catch it
Well,
along the way. Okay, so I know this guy can make it here just fine.
hey, check this out.
So these two I'm gonna leave alone. And these guys... Okay, I'm gonna step them forward just slightly. So that they're in a better position to... Actually, can I pick
Okay.
that thing up from this spot right here? A silver flask, alright.
I'll take that.
Okay. And then, oh, and that was free to pick that up. Good to know. Alright, so let's sit right there. And then end turn. That guy moves a little bit more. Okay, so I think I can pull this off. So she can get close to him. He is going to be able to get close to her. He can get close to him. And let's see here. As a backup, can this guy... Okay, I'll get a second crack at him. So I think this is going to work. All right, so
Roger.
we're running up here. Yeah, again, so she gets the warning for this. I guess it must be for if somebody...
Got a visual.
Okay, so that question mark over his head, that must be recoverable. Like, if she gets back into cover, he's not going to alert anyone. And that's why she doesn't get the warning for him. Gotcha. Okay, so...
You bet.
get everybody into position.
You got it.
And then this is the sketchy one.
Don't move.
Ah, didn't work. Okay, we'll try that again.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of randomness in games like this.
Stop or I'll shoot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so my meticulously planned thing is just going to result in a dead cop now because of random chance. Not a huge fan of this. I mean... pff.
Sending in.
Oh crap, I just accidentally scouted instead of shooting. Well, let's see if he kills anyone. He probably will.
They saw us.
Okay, missed. A
No,
shot in the foot.
Just got me.
And dead. Okay, okay. Okay, so I guess what we've learned is we need Truncheon Guy up here.
Done and done. There's somebody over here.
We need someone who's got
Look what I found.
an absolutely solid chance of taking that guy down.
Sweet.
And only Shotgun Guy gets to stand over here. And then... wait, what am I doing? Alright. Move her one step closer. This guy go over and grab the silver flask.
This'll come in handy.
Walk up here. And enter. So Gyp says, this also seems like a game that has very harsh punishments for simple errors. The game doesn't convey well enough to tell you their errors. Yeah, so I am definitely missing the amount of information that, say, a game like Invisible Ink gives you, where it's like they have very punishing consequences, but in advance of those consequences, they massively amp up the amount of information you have, so you feel like you got enough power to make the right decisions. So okay, so now
Will do.
I've got Truncheon Guy next to this guy instead of Shotgun Guy,
Affirmative.
which means
Okay.
since all these people have truncheons, I really ought to buy more truncheons because they're one of the most useful things in the game.
Got it.
Bonk. And then this guy runs up. And also bonks.
You got it.
And, okay, the question is, should I go after this suspect with this guy? I'm gonna say no. Why take a risk? Alright, so, arrest.
I'm taking you in.
Arrest.
Hands behind your head.
And then I'm gonna move up here. So there's nobody in there. Let's arrest this guy.
Hands behind your head.
So I think for some reason this person just never sees me when I just run past that door, and I'm not sure why that is.
You got it.
I'm having trouble understanding what the rules are. But
Will do.
Oh, actually, I should have... Oh, whatever. Okay, before we do anything, let's definitely take the money.
This could be useful.
Okay,
Get truncheon.
got it.
Alright, and then this one. Grab this.
This'll come in handy.
And let's walk up here and see if we see anyone in this room. Looks like nobody. So I think this guy and the person in that room might be the last two people.
Roger. You bet.
There's this closed room too, though. I don't know if I haven't looked in here.
Affirmative.
Okay. Looks like I get to see, like if I stand next to the door, I can see the entire room, which is nice. All right. Okay, so this is not a truncheon guy, and this guy can't catch up with her. So let's move. Shotgun guy. Have truncheon guy run up. Hello, I'm here to beat you in the head.
Got it.
And
Roger.
let's run this guy up just so he can pick up that item next time. Arrest.
On the ground. You bet.
And so yeah, so I don't know what's in here, but we're gonna go find out.
You got it.
At least I think I'm gonna find out. Oh wait, I should use the sniper. Hey sniper, what's in here?
Sending intel. Over.
Okay, looks like nothing important. So, well, just in case. Oh no, there's something expensive in there. Oh, but I have to. Oh, I don't think I equipped anybody with a lockpick, did I? Well, let's just see what happens if we arrest this person. Is that gonna be my last objective, and I won't? Yeah, okay, so that's my last objective. I won't get the thing in that room. That's okay. I found 4 out of 6 valuables. So Brickbreaker got, less than 1,000. Is it everybody can get the same amount? No, okay, different amounts. But not by much. Okay, everybody's real close to leveling up here. Okay, cool. So it's too bad that I didn't get to show you what happens when they level up. Basically, you get to choose a skill point and a perk. You get to make them like a better shot, make them faster, make them stronger, and choose some special ability like the ability to dodge bullets better, or the ability to like just, you know, special wrinkles to the gameplay that let that character have an advantage in stealth or combat. Okay, so I completed that mission, and now I can go spend some of the money that I got. So, for instance, I could get tasers. I could... Okay, so definitely want to get a baton. Definitely want a second lockpick set. I didn't use any bullets that time, which is great. I think I've already got a pistol with a silencer, but that seems like it would be useful. A taser seems like it would be really useful. Let's grab a taser. Yeah, I don't shoot a lot of people, so I don't feel like I need a bunch of ammo. Medical kits would be great. Ooh, body armor. Yes, I'm glad I charged that person money. I'm pretty sure the suppressor should only work on a pistol, right? I think that's about all I can afford. Let's, yeah, I've got about $100 more bucks. So let's just grab some backup ammo, I guess. yeah, I think that's all I can afford, so I'll buy that stuff. So that will be available to me next time I equip. But we've played through an entire mission. Kind of the amount of playing through of that mission we did probably adds up to like 3 missions. So I think we're good and done for the night. But that is Rebel Cops, and I gotta say, as much as it's not quite Invisible Ink in terms of giving you enough information to, or like Into the Breach. Invisible Ink and Into the Breach are kind of the sort of, they're the ones that sort of teach a masterclass in giving you a lot of information in a stealth in a game that's about sort of either turn-based combat or stealth, and just maximizing your information so that you have the ability to really feel like you made the choices you wanted to make, and there's no surprises and no weird things coming out of nowhere that that make you feel like, oh, unpredictably, a move that I made just ended me up in hot water. So this is not quite to that level, but it really, I mean, it's introducing really clever ideas. I really love the whole like partners warning each other about danger situation. That's a really clever mechanic that I think could be used in a lot of other places, including State of Decay, some form of it. So anyway, let's wrap up this video and move on to the next thing, which I haven't decided what it's going to be. I'll release the videos out of order anyway, so it won't matter to most people who watch this.